I'm super excited to be checking out the Daybreaker 2 from Able Carry in today's video. Now, I think this is the only bag in Able Carry's current lineup that I have yet to feature on the channel. So I am super psyched to be checking this one out today. It definitely has somewhat of a cult following, so I'm really excited to see if it lives up to its reputation. The version I have here is made with a 210D Cordura ripstop nylon, has 25 liters of capacity, and incredibly weighs just 1.5 pounds. So I'm really digging the slim, tall silhouette on this thing. As you can see, even when you wear it up at the top of your shoulders, it still kind of comes up a little bit on the top. But I like that. It's a cool little look for this bag. Along with every other Able Carry bag too, this thing is comfortable as hell. It is so nice to wear. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we're gonna fit inside of this bag for a weekend trip, because it is so nicely made and lightweight. It's gonna be absolutely perfect for that. So one of the things I like best about the bag is how versatile it is. Now today we're looking at how it is packed out for a weekend trip, but this thing is also great for everyday carry, and it's kind of marketed as an adventure bag. So hikes, bikes, all of that kind of stuff. This is gonna be a great bag for that as well. All right, feature-wise, we have a water bottle pocket on the side. This is holding my 16-ounce Nalgene. Now you're not gonna be able to fit much like wider than that for water bottle wise. A little taller is gonna be fine, but just be aware of that. On the other side, we have a little quick access pocket. In here, I'm gonna put my sunglasses. I have my Ray-Bans in here. Also in this area, you're going to find the key leash. So great spot for your keys, stuff like that too while you're traveling. Also, just want to point out, there are a bunch of handles, one on this side, one on this side, one on the top. So really easy to grab the bag, no matter how it is laying. Also a couple latch points, one here. We got a latch point here, a latch point here. Yeah, a bunch of different latch points, one down here, all around. So you can latch carabiners to this bag as well, super easily. Moving to the back. Let's check out this back panel. So as you can see, the shoulder straps only go up to here, so you do have this kind of little part up top that goes higher up on your back. Now, I don't mind that, but it is, you know, a certain style, so it will look like it's up way high on your back when you do wear it. So just be cognizant of that. But this back panel, nicely padded for what is a packable backpack. You have, yeah, some nice padding back here, a little strip right here, a little air strip in the middle. And then these shoulder straps are so nice and beefy, just like all Able Carry bags. Just so comfortable. They do it right when it comes to comfort, and that's honestly one of the most important things for a backpack for me. So one of the reasons I love Able Carry. There's also an adjustable sternum strap, so you can pop this out and put it up or down here. But yeah, that's kind of a little back panel. Also, some dangle stoppers here if you do want to keep everything nice and tight there as well. Okay, so now that we've looked at kind of the exterior of the bag, let's look at what's in this main pocket and how we packed it out for a weekend trip. So it has this cool zipper that goes down almost the whole way on this side and then about halfway here. It's a cool little like flap. All right, so in here we have a little overshirt, just nice to have this time of year when the weather is kind of like all over the place, especially here in Chicago. You know, one day it's like 45 and rainy, and then the next day it's 85. So who the hell knows what's going on here. Next, we have our toiletries bag. This is the Global Pouch from Pioneer, my favorite. Been using it forever and will continue to until something better comes out, which I don't think is possible unless Pioneer comes out with something. Next we have our Fyro. Kind of lost our structure there. Next we have our Fyro packing cube. Also absolutely love these packing cubes. They are just the perfect size for everything that I need for a weekend trip. In here we've got 2 pairs of boxer briefs, 2 pairs of socks, t-shirt, second t-shirt, pair of gym shorts, and a pair of travel pants, so an extra pair of 5-pocket pants. All right, so let's zip that up. That's all we need for a weekend trip. Honestly, that's probably a little overkill too, even just bringing the shorts, but this is a 25-liter bag, so might as well bring it along when we have the space. Up top here on this little flap, you're gonna have 1 pocket here, has like a little performance mesh. But in here, I just have my brick for my charger as well as my charging cable. And that's gonna work for both my phone as well as my iPad, which I have here. So the iPad fits perfectly in this little spot. Now, this is not a padded sleeve. It doesn't really have, I guess it has a little bit of a false bottom, but it's not well padded at all. So if you are bringing electronics like a computer or a tablet, be sure to have some kind of exterior protection on it. Like with this one, I do have like a case on it. So nice to protect that as well. Other than those spots, we do have a little internal water bottle pocket here. Now that does fight the space that this external pocket has, so that quick access pocket where my sunglasses are. You are kind of fighting for space with that, so you're really gonna only be able to do like one or the other. Yeah, you can definitely fit like an umbrella or a water bottle in here. So then lastly, we just have 1 more pocket up top, and that goes down to, yeah, about here. Just a small little pocket in there. And this is like just a little dump pocket for me. I'm gonna put just some of my like everyday stuff. So pen, of course, love to bring that along. Field notes notebook, always have that with me as well. Passport, of course, if we're traveling, and my little Anbernic video game emulator, always bringing one of those along too. So yeah, let's go ahead and put everything back in the bag. And I just want to say, I really do like this bag a lot. I can understand why it does have quite the cult following. Just a really, really nice bag. The silhouette is really beautiful. I like that kind of like tall, skinny look to it. It's different than other Able Carry bags for sure. But it's cool. It's like its own thing, which I really dig. Also, super, super lightweight, super, super well made. The fabric, of course, the Cordura Ripstop 210 is awesome. And yeah, I mean, it's just like a really, like a no-brainer bag. I think it's $139. So for the price also, it just makes a lot of sense. Versatile, great bag. You really can't go wrong with this one from Able Carry. So with that, just want to say, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.